I've seen MACKO play that map a lot during Challenger Series, at least twice, if I remember well, and it was both very, very scary and rough.
We'll talk about that if we get to overtime.
Not worried. Not worried.
Let's get it.
Although, what I will say, you are exotic Solero so far tonight.
Wow.
There's a third one waiting downstairs. There's a very good chance it gets consumed after this game.
Yeah, there could be
Themselves a bit too much to do here. Not a lot of time, but if they get a great 2v1 and make it a 3v1 here potentially, this could be wonderful. Sure enough, steps out, finds the one for himself. Wizard, what movement is shown there? Identifying the trap was coming on through, and as isolated a gunfight, keeps himself alive. This is beautiful from Fnatic.
That was great from Wizard. He's really given him the razzle-dazzle up there on the catwalk, just avoiding that nade whilst picking up the kill onto Teb. He was really one of the big factors in this round for MACKO that could have really done something.
Barbed wire, but here you've got the option to get rid of those Falcon canisters, mute jammers that are impeding drones. Still many options, and Sarks has just walked head first into Akwi there and picks him a freebie.
Yeah, got spotted out on the drone. They knew exactly where he was.
He's very much isolated unless Jax could somehow get up to him, but I really doubt he wants to risk it at this point. There we go. Teb with the finish off. MACKO with still 75 seconds to work through here with a 5.
Moved around, and interestingly, Jegs has got himself up into storage, so he's holding from above. If they don't go in and clear him out, this could be a catastrophic mistake from MACKO. He could hit him on the flank, he could hold it from above. As it is, they managed to win a fight, but Wizard is there to get one onto Dora. Can he find a second? No, not yet. 4 versus 2. Surely MACKO know about Jegs above. They should just be flooding the site here, really, and pushing and pressuring Wizard.
Target the Wizard, target the Wizard. You've got to bring him down before he clutches up big. Has already found one, wasn't far off getting a second either, but again is relocated here. That is a great shot coming out from Wizard. I really thought for a second it was Teb getting that one, but no. He's found a second. There we go through the softball. They finally get completed here as well. A plant goes down and no one dies. What on earth?
I love that from MACKO. We're going to get in underneath. We'll use the Book and the Deimos to create a load of chaos. So everybody on the defensive side immediately thinks, right, we need to move. We need to, what's going on below us? What's going on beneath our feet? And whilst that's happening, we're going to get in and put the diffuser down. Now, we're going to have a spray around the corner. Gets 2. Lolo manages to keep that diffuser safe. We have a little bit of sort of gamesmanship vertically. Oh, the diffuser's down.
Yeah, the one thing that I didn't get full visibility of that, so I don't want to comment on either side there, but it was definitely a question mark.
This is the difficulty with attacking top floor. It is about manpower, it is about resource, it is about being able to challenge as many sides as you want at the same time. But with catwalk wall being open, we're going to see pressure towards
Biggie
stairs. Deepek finds a double. Teb able to come in and limit the damage at least, but a limit is all it will be as Sarks manages to find the trade, and it's all falling apart for MACKO on this top floor attack once again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them here, and what they've unfortunate team kill at the end as well. I spend a bit too much time. Like, I love it. It's very methodical. They get all the work that they need to get done. Fantastic. But sometimes you've got to be willing to kind of be that little sharp spear, be willing to take a challenge like this and step in and get the control you need. Got rid of one, but no, Wizard steps up out of nowhere as if he teleported himself into the room. Gets rid of one. There is a trade there. Deepek back on the other side as well. It is back and forth between the two teams, but the diffuser is down, and that is the most important part, Tim. It's a 3 versus 1. And as we were starting to feel nervous, well, they showed us there was no need for concern. MACKO have got this one in the bag.
I really like that push into storage from MACKO. Sarks is going to try to move. He's got to get something going. He needs to find himself 2 kills, but MACKO have got themselves set now. They know exactly where he is, where he's coming from. Akwi's going to pick. I've never hoped for a Fnatic 87 win more in my life.
Shut up. Well, the good news is, here come MACKO. A plant's going down, a 5 versus 4, making a 4 versus 4. Oh no, Lolo's eating smoke. He's not going to finish in time. Had to peel himself off there, but didn't do it. Committed to it, and Wizard's going to find him from above. They tried to plant him through the cover of smoke, but Tim, we all know what kind of smoke. It's Wizard up on the top floor. Try and bait him out a little bit to try and get a kill to enforce the plan. None of it has gone their way, and I think now they've realised, maybe a bit too late, that they need top floor control to make this work. Jegs ain't going to let Ghost get away with it. Now it looks guaranteed to be this 3-3 split. Nice idea, not the best execution. And I was about to say, surely the final close comes on through. Did you get shot by a teammate there?
Away from what they've just seen, there was some really nice Fnatic defenses there, particularly those use of verticals. We saw them repeatedly try that MACKO didn't get that full map control. They were punished for it. We're going to have the bans.
Does help a whole lot with it. Although right now he's obviously a little bit, he is a distance. I think he's more being safe at this point, and drones seem to be a thing.
Yeah,
can of course also help his team on the step forward through other parts of the map, and that's the other consideration, like here. Put flashes up if he wants to give his team room, though they have already lost Wizard. Not the best start for the round to be losing out on that Grim. Those Bs so effective when it comes around to an execute. For now, MACKO still able to hold on.
Yeah, the slight concern for Fnatic here is they've got the one breach off, but then haven't got to get any more. And it's emboldening MACKO to get aggressive. There's no IT wall breach, there's no hitters, and MACKO are looking really solid on this defense.
I don't know why they've made such a battle of this. Like, you're pushing into a shield, like, this isn't... Sather's going to have words about this on Twitter, I'm pretty sure, after this, no doubt. This has been very much a one-directional attack. You're bottling in through a...
They lost hard breach gadgets along the way, so then it means that they, have to work around, change where the hard breach is going to happen. Deepek's having a great game tonight, it's fair to say. Manages to get that kill onto Akwi, but Sarks is going to be taken down by Dora, and Deepek's going to have an even better game now. He finds himself 1 versus 3, 14 seconds left to go, has to push, takes the peak, get it taken. It's the Azami that usually makes it so difficult to grab that.
Surely not. Surely not. No, boys. Trying to go for a second. Almost gets Jegs as well, who's down to about 10 HP. That could have been absolutely calamitous losing those two operators so early on. Fnatic can still make this happen. It just means they're going to struggle a little bit with some of the verticals, but they can still get the more precise ones that they need. Here comes Terbo's going to say getting baited in there towards the doorway, but forgetting about there might be a player off towards his other side.
To think about opening it up. The nade will force the player back, but Lolo has got the cover from underneath. Beautiful take the drop. Jegs is seriously low health, doesn't really want to be taking any 50-50 gunfights. Lolo says that ain't 50-50, takes the head off of Grubby, and that is going to leave us now 3 versus 2. MACKO just need to sit back and hold their angles. Force Fnatic to play. 28 seconds left for them to go. Deepek does have diffuser in hand, goes in. He's confident in Jegs' cover here, is he? No, he's playing into... No. There it is, it's over. Playing into those keeper barricades makes it so tough. Deepek has to go for kills now. It's the beauty of a first. Can he find the second? Not yet.
They don't need to swing this as well, just wait, because the time is coming down. They're going to be forced into a 1v2 in a second, no matter what happens. Oh my god, Deepek's going nuclear! A 2 versus 1, can Jace get the kill that he needs? Ghost's got to go big, not yet found a kill in this game. I don't think he's going to find the chance, he finds one, but this plant's going down. It's a 1 versus 1, youth versus experience. Who comes out on top to him?
Just spinning out the start, it's going to be Deepek. He continues his...
Calls in like crazily or too sporadically. I think they'll be okay.
We're going to see the first fight coming in. It's Sarks who manages for Sarks on the Dokkaebi. Full awareness of where Akwi is as well. He's going to get challenged. Just for a second, I thought Sarks might not be able to react. It was a little unpredictable at the pulse.
The majority of them have pushed him from the other side. They're well entrenched at this point and can now start sweeping across. Looks to be one more coming through. Sarks finds himself the 3rd of the round as Lolo falls by the wayside. At least one comes back for Dora, but Wizard collects the 4th. That's an easy round for Fnatic. Wizard closes it out with the gear
in the last round.
Nah, that's the offside. No way, no way.
I think they've looked... they're hitting their shots, is all I'm going to say. Into side, it's going to force the player away from that position. Ooh, being bullied from beneath by the Buck. Sarks does get the job done onto Lolo, and that allows the Blackbeard of Grubby to start thinking about moving forward into sight behind that cover from the Bees.
Wizard's the one who's holding onto Diffuser, mind you. I imagine he'll follow in. Groovy will be that front line for him to try and get this plant down behind them all. But here we go. Flag stepping on forwards is sure enough trying to bite off an awful lot there, Akwi, and gets caught out by Sarks from below. This time around, they've made it work a lot better. Dora getting one back, almost collecting a second here is Teb. But no, forced away at the last second. But surely the call comes in here. Guys, there's only 2 on site at this point. We can hit here if we want. Ghost gets one more back, gets himself his 2nd kill of the game overall as Deepek goes down. 3v3, and there is no time left to him.
Wizard needs to make a move here and think about getting this diffuser down just to extend the clock. That's exactly what he's going to do. Teb is down, Ghost not making a move. Jegs. Dora comes. MACKO have managed to pick up the opening kill. Deepek taken out as well. That's a big loss with that verticality. Akwi manages to find another onto Sarks. 5 versus 3. Looks like it could well be MACKO heading for a map point opportunity. Fnatic don't want to find themselves having to win that attacking round. It's been the attacks that have struggled so far on the whole, I think, but it looks They are going to have to find one if they want those extra rounds. I'm just wondering who starts on which side.
That's a good question. We'll find out when we get there. So I'm pretty...
I hope Fnatic have defense.
Towards those last 45 seconds, that is when the mistakes start stacking up and when things start going wrong. They've got Akwi down. Great start there from Jegs. Off he goes. And Akwi really trying to bite off more than he can chew. This is what I mean, a bit of a small... They know and at least have the angle, but yes, they're aware of him. He won't be able to strike and get a couple of kills from the backline here. Last 15 seconds to go.
They've got to make a move. This is the problem. Fnatic have had top floor for so long, but they've not got themselves into a position to put the diffuser down. Starks manages to find Dora. He does then go and start putting the case down. We've already seen MACKO win rounds by just taking out the planter, though. And that's exactly what they're going to do again, guys! Fnatic didn't learn the lesson from round 11, and they're punished in 12.
When they needed to in the late round. That has been a consistent theme from them, and it's been a real strength of theirs that they've come in, they've got these clutches, and they've got these 1vx's in the late round and found results and found rounds and found points off the back of it.
And again, a great match from Dora. I think Dora and Teb, Lolo, the standout players once again for the team of MACKO. Again, very much involved in first, the opening engagements, second, the clutch department, which is obviously key when your win condition is to win those rounds in the late rounds, either because you execute, either because you face an execution and you try to deny the plant.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing it, and it's something we've highlighted before, and we're obviously as well here. The ones who take those 3 points, very welcome for Dora joining us on the interview. How are you feeling about these 3 points?
Hello, feeling great, obviously. Another 3 points on the board, so very good for us. How are you doing?
Good. I'm trying to not have a mental breakdown at some of the attacks that I saw today, but I think one of the things that we mentioned on the desk that you guys exploited it perfectly. Was it part of the, I guess, the win condition towards Fnatic to play in those late round situations, to try and clutch, to try and really wait for them to that final moment and punish that?
Yes, but not a lot, to be honest. Like, we know they're not great in the late round. We know that if we have a good setup, we can exploit them and have them run around the map like you were talking about in that top floor round with 2 guys downstairs. But at the same time, I think our main plan, our main focus was to stop their execute. Like, do something when they're doing something. So just stop their plan, make them create chaos and just
be disruptive.
That mostly. Yeah.
Dora, with this win, you guys are really solidifying yourself in the playoff positions. Before the stage started, where did you expect this team to be? And now it's looking like you're going to be in playoffs. Are you kind of thinking ahead of where you might go with the stage?
Well, it's still a long way. We still have 3 regular season games, and then obviously if we do qualify playoffs. But to be honest, I think all of us expected to achieve playoffs and still expect to achieve playoffs because nothing is done yet. Still 3 games. So yes, I think our focus, our goal should be qualifying for the World Cup, to be honest, top 5.
All right. Well, of course, like for you, this is huge as well, right? I mean, you've been competing for quite a while. This is the first time that you, with this organization, find yourself in this level of competition. What are you most happy with or most proud with, I guess, for the team so far in these first games?
I think mostly up with our mental, because even though we've lost 2 matches, one of them yesterday being 7-1 loss, very tough loss, we were able to recover and play not at our best, but play good today. And we were able to get the 3 points, so I think that's one of the better points of us, like having a good mental, not being brought down by lost rounds or lost games. And also, I guess, communication overall, because it's been really chaotic in the past months. It still is really chaotic, even though we all speak Italian, you will think it is much more simple. It actually isn't, I'm telling you. So we are working on that as well, and I'm proud of what we're doing for now.
It's awesome. I'm really happy to hear that for you, obviously, with this debut in Tier 1. Thank you so much for all these insights, Dora, and good luck as well next week with the Super Week.
Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you. Have a good evening.